Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got my dude who got 9.5 toes. He likes slapping them hoes. Big Ant Scholes.
What's up?
And then my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's going on? Dude, real quick, do you think you're the tannest guy in Pittsburgh in, like, beginning of March, mid-March?
I mean, I'd rather be the tannest than the most strung out, so yeah.
What, how long are we, like, what's your regimen right now? What's are we going once a week? Are we going
Twice a week.
Twice a week? Are we doing a full half hour?
No, I do the 15-minute new bulbs.
Is it a stand-up? Is it a lay-down? I haven't hit a tanning bed
It's a lay-down, but it's new bulbs, so they're pretty
What's
intense.
the max? 20?
No, not on these
Well,
ones.
not on them new bulbs.
You can only do 15.
So if you're hitting the max.
Yeah, I'm hitting the max.
Are you lotioning up, or are you just going in a raw dog?
I just go in there raw. Because lotion, don't get me wrong, it just costs too much money. You know what I mean? It's like an extra $8 for a little packet of lotion.
So they don't sell the bottles anymore? They just sell, like, they just give you, like, a fucking sample size?
They give you a sample for $8. I'm not with that. And if I don't smuggle my own in, which I might start doing. It's
$8 for a little sample. They're fucking crushing it. What's a tan cost in 2023?
I get a whole month for $30.
That ain't bad.
No.
Oh, you look like you've been in Florida for a month.
I like my bacon well done.
All right, tell everybody to sign up for the Patreon.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this week. Most importantly, if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like button. If you didn't subscribe already, hit subscribe. And then there's a little bell in the corner that turns on your notifications so you get notified anytime we upload on anything on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This week, we're trying to get at least 5 more Patreon subscribers, so we appreciate everyone that's already signed up. We're going to have the link posted in the YouTube and posted along with the streaming, so if you listen to it on Spotify, Apple, whatever, the Patreon link will be up. We're shooting to get to 50. We're pretty close. Our main goal is 100, so the more the merrier. And, sharing anything about the podcast always helps. Telling a friend, just copy and paste and share it with other people. We're just trying to get out there more. So everything you guys have been doing really helps, but we want to get that Patreon. We get 5 more people this week. That's our goal.
Z-Bird telling some jokes this week, huh?
Yeah.
Busy guy.
Yeah, I had a 3-day bender of joke telling. Thursday back at Bottle Rocket, did that WDVE loaded show. A lot of fun. That was packed. It was sold out. It was really cool. I got to go up first. There was a lot of great comics there. Went well. There were some podcast people there, which was super cool. Friday went out to Comtra, met 5 people who I've never met before that all listen to the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah. And on top of that, my WDV dad was there.
I saw that picture. That's awesome.
That was the first time Dad ever seen me do comedy. It was fun. It was funny because, I was like, yeah, it's the first time my dad ever seen me do comedy. And the audience was like, oh. I'm like, nah, I don't know my real dad. He's just like, he won me in a contest.
Yeah, some weird contest Randy Bowen came up with that we did a couple months ago.
Dashler.
A little touch of human trafficking.
Yeah. And it was just like, hey, here's your prize. I'm right here, Dad.
Back to Bottle Rocket real quick. There was a lot of people on that show.
Yeah.
Do you think did you bury anybody? Were you like way better than some dudes and other? You're like, man, I'm way better than this guy. I'm way funnier.
No, I mean I did 10 minutes, stuck to my 10 minutes. I did well.
If you had to say like who did the worst, who would you say did the worst?
No one did bad. No one did bad. It was like everyone
Turning from tan to red over
It seems like you might have somebody on your mind.
Everyone did good, dude. It was I mean. Getting me kicked out of the comedy community I just got into. Honestly, everyone did well.
So did the Dashler hit you up? Did you know he was coming?
Yeah. So my dad,
Did he bring any meat?
No meat this time. But my dad, Jim Lucas, he hit me up. He said, "Hey, I'm coming to the show." He brought his wife. So it was pretty cool. Did some jokes off him in the beginning to help me kill some time, and just riffed off the old man. And that show was fun. There was probably 140, 150 people there, and I had a blast. And then Saturday, me and your brother Joe Welsh drove up to Johnstown, back to. I didn't know it was Joe's alma mater.
Yeah, Joe is probably in his prime.
Oh,
was he peacocking around Johnstown?
He at first he was, and then like here's what happened. So I go up, I start telling jokes, and I'm nervous because it's a girls' basketball fundraiser, and I'm like, I don't want to jump into the crazy shit right away.
For some of the shit that you talk about, was it a younger? Was it like a younger crowd?
I'd say 35 to 55.
Well, that's actually
which is
way
actually
better than
our
it could be.
demographic. It wasn't like the girls. It wasn't like the girls who played on the basketball team were there hanging out listening. So I kind of like tiptoed, and then I just jumped into the OnlyFans thing, and they went fucking nuts. So I'm like, oh, so the dirtier I got, the more they liked it. So I was very surprised. I'm like, oh fuck, I can get real creepy. So like you give me 20 minutes to say whatever I want, and like it went great. And then when Diddy got up there, he was kind of like. He knew some people in the crowd.
Pandering John Stein jokes. Talking about the flood.
He was talking about the pony that they all used to hang out at.
You believe we're still paying taxes on this flood?
Yeah, yeah. And then he jumped into like doing like some more like raunchier stuff, and they loved the raunchy stuff. But it was like we didn't have to use it's Joe's sound system. I call it ours, but it's like we didn't have to use Joe's sound system. It's like as soon as Joe got done, we were like, we're out. We got paid already. We're like, we're out of here. We kind of left the headliner just to like roll by himself. I mean, it's part of the game.
It's part of the game. You got to get back to Pittsburgh. That drive's that's kind of an annoying drive.
It's an hour and a half. We had some fun.
It's a long hour and a half though.
Yeah, your brother likes to stop way too much. I mean, like
Is he a stopper?
Dude, I'm gonna say
peeing problems or something.
Nah,
he ain't worried about time.
He likes to stop on the way there twice. On the way back, he wanted to stop twice. I'm like,
he stopped twice on the way there.
Yeah.
For what? Is he hammering black and mouths?
No, he was like, oh, I want to get something to drink here. He didn't like the drink selection. It was like a shithole convenience store, so we had to get to a Speedway or Sheetz so he could get to the drinks he likes. I'm like, and then like on the way home,
store, huh?
When on the way home, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm like, damn. He's like, I'll stop whenever I want.
Dude, I don't think I stopped. I drove to DC and back. The way down, I didn't stop at all. The way home, I stopped in Breezewood to piss, and like that's it. You could stop in Breezewood.
It's a momentum killer.
It's a momentum killer. You'll never know. Like you never get that time back. You never get that time back. But that's pretty disappointing, to be honest.
But I am thinking of Joe in the sense of like I wanted to get home, go play Madden, stuff like that. Joe has a family.
Right.
So Joe,
he stretches that out a little bit.
I understand if Joe wants to stop 7 times next time, I'm okay with it.
He wants to make sure everybody's in bed before he gets home.
Yeah, if Joe's like, I need to
He's
stop
doing
here.
laps around the block.
Yeah. So like, we had a good time. We were cutting up a lot, and you know what I mean? But yeah, it was pretty cool to do comedy like 3 days in a row, and the shows all go good. It was a lot of fun. It was a really cool experience. Got some stuff coming up by April 14th. Be up at Comptra Theater. So tickets are available online. Got my main man, Derek Knobschneider. He'll be headlining.
Knobschneider?
Yeah.
Oh, Nobby.
Knob's in the
Dude,
building.
He's a lunatic.
Yeah, they don't make him any sicker than that. They made him. They broke the mold.
Oh, man. St. Patty's Day this past weekend. Well, Pittsburgh St. Patty's Day. It was a little weird this year, fellas, don't you think?
Laid back.
It was very laid back.
It's just like a normal day. There wasn't like the chaos.
Explain.
So I had to go to the sheriff party, and that was jam-packed. But that's like old people, like old people, like probably like, I don't know, 50 and up for the most part. There's some sheriffs there and stuff like that. It's not like complete, but it's not a young crazy party. People come. There's dudes on bagpipes. There's a DJ, but it's like a DJ Laser Labby type DJ. You know what I mean?
Playing
and
a lot of Eagles.
Yeah, you got some draft beers. You know, Remo's caters it. It's like, so I mean, it's a good party. Don't get me wrong, but it's not wowed by any means. It's the sheriff party. It's like it's a million sheriffs, a million cops. So I went there. I was there for a while. I didn't get in the dirty South until around like 3:30 or 4. And it wasn't the same. It didn't have. I thought like I might have to like walk across the 10th Street Bridge because we were getting down there later, and usually by the time it's like pandemonium, and it just wasn't that. There wasn't a ton of people everywhere. People were like, you know, there's people out, but it wasn't nutty. So I don't know if the kids took it somewhere else. I don't know if they were down in the North Shore getting crazy. I don't know if the kids just don't party like they used to on St. Patty's Day.
No,
John,
it
you
had to
said
be. It had to be somewhere, you know.
yeah, you would figure. John, you said
I don't
spring
know.
break.
It
so
could
like
have been
that.
spring break. Maybe like college kids aren't around for like but even like
But if you're a college, I guess you would probably go in. But if you're in college and you go to college in Pittsburgh, you're not going back to like Youngstown. You're gonna stay in town for St.
Oh, for
Patty's
sure.
Day.
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
used to, yeah.
I'm
That's
telling you,
the
they
best.
just weren't. I mean, Southside's dead.
I mean,
Yeah,
even-
North Shore could have been insane for all I
Because
know.
at 12 o'clock, there wasn't not a line in any fucking bars. It looked like half the bars weren't even open. To
Yeah.
be honest with you.
Really?
There was no one walking on the street. You know, usually on Dave Street, there's
But even
fucking
there,
groups.
even at that house, like there was just 6 of us hanging out in the living room for like
Yeah,
5
so
hours.
That
5 hours, which was fine. Like I had fun.
I had a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
it-
couple people showed up.
Like, I don't need random people in my life anymore. I don't know.
no,
if
and that's
you do.
kind of like the thing. It's not. It was just us hanging out. It wasn't really
Yeah.
a party. And I know we're old, but like we
I kind of liked it.
it definitely showed our age. Like, you know, we had a couple of appetizers. Don't get me wrong, there was at its moments, but like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
it just wasn't that crazy St. Patty's Day, which is fine. I mean, I still didn't get home till fucking the middle of the night and felt like hell for 2 days. But I don't know. It's just it's different.
You
Do you
know?
think someone missing from the ecosystem? What were you saying?
Yeah,
Off the
yeah, yeah. John
ecosystem?
Burns not being there. Like,
balance
he,
of the
he
world
talks
was
to a
off.
lot of people.
Talks to a lot of people. He invites a lot of people
Yeah.
necessarily you probably don't want to be around.
Yeah.
But like I said down there, like I think he's an important part of the ecosystem.
sure.
Because like that kind of like everybody could like band together. Like, man, who are these fucking weirdos?
Right, and
You know?
if he told you to come down and you didn't come down yet, he's gonna call you like, "Where are you at?"
a
Yeah.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say multiple times.
Yeah, so we just pretty much sat around and told the same stories we told 10,000 times.
They got better. They get better every
They
time.
get better every year.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I laughed at every one of
and
them.
then the best is when you're like retelling the same stories, and dudes be like, "Wait," and like you just know, like, like it's about to be breaking news. And then we wrecked into the trestle. Like,
Yeah,
but
good stories.
yep, but they're funny shit. I was at a funeral home the past couple of days, and dude, my armpit sweat situation yesterday, it was nuts, dude. I had a light blue shirt on, which
Ooh.
bad mistake on my end. I didn't have a suit coat. That is
What the hell were you thinking?
I don't know, John.
You were like, I'm beyond this.
I was
hyperhidrosis.
Yeah, I was in like I just wasn't feeling great from like St. Patty's Day, and I was like, you know, sometimes you could feel. Sometimes like I'll have a good pit day where like it's not. I'm not. This is gonna be. I'm not gonna sweat, and like I kind of thought that would be the case, and it was the case the whole way there. I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be. We're gonna be fine, dude. It started pouring out. Like I had to put my my outside jacket on and wear it like the whole time. The lady was like, "Are you cold?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm freezing." Meanwhile, I just had pit stains.
I
fucking-
sweat through my suit coat.
Yeah. It was outrageous. So now I got to go back to this fucking doctor, back to this fucking
The Long John Silver place.
no, this is the dermatologist. This is out in Cranberry.
Oh, this is when
But-
they charged
But
you
it's
for
the janky ass fucking pharmacy that you got to order the shit
They kept
from.
charging you like over
yeah,
and over.
maybe
yeah.
I can figure something else out. I got to because it's like $400 and they just hit your credit card when you're not paying attention. You don't
Yeah.
even want the shit. And like
Yeah.
the doctor's office will call you like, "Oh, your Botox is here," and it's like, I don't fucking want it. It's not working.
Hey, I'll tell you when I want it.
Right. Oh man, that was a crazy time. But yeah, so like this funeral home was jam packed, and I got armpit sweat everywhere. We're going downstairs. This place had a room downstairs with like a stove, a microwave, a couple couches, a place to eat. Why doesn't every funeral home have that?
I don't know. That's a brilliant idea.
So like you didn't have to like run to somebody's house to go eat.
Yeah.
'Cause it was you know it's not 2 days anymore. It's not really blocked off in sections. It was like 2 to 8 o'clock. So like that's a stretch.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had all the food downstairs. You know, if you were like, you could walk down, grab a water, get away from everybody for a second, pop back up. It was nice. And I was just thinking, like, every funeral home should have like a room like this. It doesn't make sense.
Do you think they might that we just never knew about it? Like Kane
No.
Eyes might.
No, because why wouldn't people take advantage of
a
it?
lot of them
All
places
those
they were
fu-
like old houses, though.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, this was.
That's
this,
what
this
I mean.
was.
That makes
yeah, I
more
guess
sense.
so,
Yeah. But yeah, we always like leaving and running back. I like how they don't break it up anymore. I like just going the straight through because the breakup, like you never went into 2 to 4 and 5 or 7 to 9 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
you never wanted to go back.
Yeah, because you'd sit down, you'd eat something, you'd have a beer, and then you're like, oh, I gotta put my coat back on and
Now
go
you
be
go back,
depressed
and,
again.
Yeah, and like a whole nother group of people will have to go have the same conversation
Right,
with.
right.
But so Leanie's family is gigantic, and like both sides are pretty big. Her dad's side's very big, and when I say I can't keep track of, I mean I have a real hard time keeping. I think it's like, I don't know, 9 or 10 brothers and sisters, and they all have kids, and like they all have kids, and they're just like, it is nuts, dude. So I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Not sure who I met before, blah blah blah. And her one aunt, who I did meet like one time before, and she was like, "Yeah, I just feel like I know you." I'm like, "Oh, like how's that?" She's like, I love the podcast," and I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "Do you listen?" She's like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Not just the clips, huh?" She's like, "No, I like Leanie put something up on her Instagram," and I was like, "Oh, let me check this out." And yeah, no, like I watch everything, and I'm like,
That's scary.
I was like, "Okay," and she's like, "It's funny." She's like, Leanie, did your toenails grow back? I'm like, this is fucking pretty funny, dude. But I turned red. I contribute my armpit sweat to her because that was like when we first walked in, and like, obviously when you first walk into a funeral home, shit's awkward. You're trying to like figure it out, and that was within the first 5 minutes. My face turned so fucking red. My pitch just started leaking, dude. And I'm like, we got 6 more hours, and I got these fucking armpits.
So it's getting harder and harder for, like, you guys just to go places. Like, Rosado can't even go to Home Depot no more. You're just showing up at funerals, and people just got your ear.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just, like, really taking off now.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing. If somebody, like, calls out and you're like, you start thinking, like if, like, a family member or somebody, like, oh, yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other day. Like,
what it,
well, Uncle George, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, people ask me, I'm like, I know all that shit's jokes. Like, all that shit we say is jokes.
Yeah,
like, John, why haven't you talked in the past 3 podcasts? Like,
it's
Uncle George is listening.
And then she was like, it seems like you like talk the most. You like share so much stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm an oversharer. I forget people are listening to this fucking thing, and I just say whatever the fuck comes to my mind, and then you got to deal with it at funeral homes.
You got to pay the piper.
Yeah, one more thing. I think we might have picked up a new sponsor at that at the DV comedy show. He's supposed to hit us up.
Did he
so
pay
if you're
for anything
listening-
yet?
Nope.
Well,
He's supposed to hit us up.
Yeah, well,
I'm
don't,
just
don't
reminding
tell
him.
anybody what it is.
He knows he knows who he is. We had a conversation. He said he's gonna hit me up this week.
Checks
So
in the mail, huh?
Don't worry, I have your phone number and I will message you.
I know you expressed interest. Now we will badger you for it.
Just like DC's cousin lied to me. Yeah, so he said he was like, I'm gonna get into the advertising first of the year. Well, gave him until January 2nd, and I reached out to him, haven't heard nothing back. So he's a liar. So anyway,
Oh, he said he was gonna start advertising it and just
yeah,
you just making small talk. People tell you that, I want to advertise.
well,
a
I
couple
was
beers
reaching
in?
out to people at local businesses. I said, hey, if you're interested, here's our numbers. Here's how many we hit per month. This is a conservative number. It's actually 1,000 more if you add the YouTube, and I can get you out to that many people when it's like we have a great audience. Our audience participates. They use our sponsors. They help us. It's a great audience. And then he was like, yeah, I'm going to wait till after the first of the year. So I let him wait till the second.
The old first of the year.
Did he mean his fiscal year?
Yeah, the old first of the year excuse is just like, all right.
It was mid-December, so I was like, and I just got laid off. I was hurting for cash, so I was like, come on, sign up, motherfucker.
What are you pocket? Are you pocketing fucking sponsor cash?
No, but it was.
Here, hand that to him. Here, this is for the sponsor. That's a check. Little Meineke car care.
What you throw this through a fucking shredder?
Nah, he like keeps it in his pocket for 3 weeks and gives it to me.
Gets a little piss on it.
Yeah. Farts. Yeah, it's in his
yes.
back pocket.
This is
Farts
for
on it.
podcast payment.
Free agency started. The Steelers got in it.
Dude, did you hear the bad news?
What's up?
I just seen on Twitter.
What happened?
Dude, Spillane signed with the Raiders.
Thank God.
Oh man,
I like Spillane.
I hope they
dude.
got something to back him up.
Yeah,
they got at
fucking
least
bag
a
of
seventh round.
footballs.
Seventh round. They
a
got
washing machine.
a seventh round draft
Dude, he got
pick.
$5 million a year.
Did he?
Yeah,
Good for him, actually.
yeah,
We were probably paying him fucking the minimum, I would imagine.
yeah. I'm sure that's
Yeah,
a
he's
big
probably
come
on a
up.
rookie contract or something. We had him for 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah, he was on the squad for a minute. You know,
Why did they pay Cam Sutton?
They got other things going on.
Yeah, I guess I
The
don't know.
draft.
I guess they supposedly they think it's a lot of money for him, and then they they got
Did it seem like a lot of money for him?
Patrick Peterson. They're probably going to draft a corner then.
Yeah. You
Well,
would
now they
think.
need an inside linebacker too, because Spillane was fucking.
I mean, you
Dude,
could-
he hit like
you put
50%
a
of the
tackling,
snaps.
You need
put
a run
tackling
stopper,
doubling
but they're
out there and be
looking-
okay.
They're looking at what's his name? It was a beast. Warner.
From where?
Fred Warner.
Oh, Freddie Warner.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I have no idea who that is.
Wagner.
Wagner from the
Wagner,
Rams.
Yeah.
I knew that's who you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Patrick Peterson. That's exciting. That's pretty cool. Did you
I
see
mean, he's
old-
only like
I
46
mean, if it
years
was like
old.
5
so
years
that's
ago,
cool.
that'd be cool. But yeah, no, they said he
Yeah,
had a good season last year.
Yeah, I
they
think
got a
he'll
couple
be
more.
all right.
Yeah, they got him for like
He's one
reasonable
of them
money.
freak fucking athletes, dude. I
Yeah.
think he'll be all right.
He ages
Uh,
like fine wine.
Did you see he photoshopped himself
And number
in
7.
number 7? Like, people got pissed. You can't.
I don't give a fuck what number he is.
You don't care. You don't care about Big Ben. Big Ben's gone, and now you're just like, oh, fuck him. You let any slapdick wear number 7.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I mean, I'm not kidding. I like Big Ben.
Doesn't sound like you do.
Well, I mean, if someone
Sounds like
wants
the
to wear-
guy put his fucking life on the line for the better part of 20 years, and now he's just fucking
It's just a
dog
number.
wash.
It's just
Yeah, he
You're
didn't
not
retire.
a
They didn't
big fan
retire
of
his
Big Ben
fucking
either.
It's just a
jersey.
number. Just a
Yeah, he
number.
didn't retire
Just
his
a number.
jersey.
Well,
He
they
didn't
are gonna-
take his fucking
Patrick
wife
Peterson
and
probably
kids.
gonna feel like unlucky out there with the who God knows what numbers he's gonna have on.
They're gonna give him 2 or something. It'll be fine. I don't know. You know you're gonna rile up Steeler Nation if he just fucking photoshopped number 7 on you.
Yeah.
He did too. People
He
were like,
sure
"Oh,
did.
listen, I'm glad to have you, but you gotta understand." Like people were like, Steeler Twitter.
Like, I don't even know
dude,
why they
It's
got
bunch-
him.
It's a
nothing
whole
really
different
creeps me
planet.
out on Twitter like Steeler Twitter creeps me out because I've said it on here before. I've been stuck on it for like I don't know since last season. I can't get out of it.
The algorithm.
Because I'll see like a slapdick and I'll click on this thing and I'll have like 9,000 followers and I'm like
How?
they all just follow each other in some weird
Yeah.
vacuum and it's real strange and they're all dorks. But no, yeah, Peterson. They signed a guard from the Eagles. He looks
did they?
That
Yeah.
dude's tough.
He looks tough. He looks like a big son, like a nasty son of a bitch.
Plays with an edge.
He
Yeah.
looks like a nasty son of a bitch.
They got we got a D tackle that used to be on the Steelers. I don't know how to sign his last name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. He played for the. I can't say his name.
Yeah.
Oganobi.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you're right. You're on the track there.
Larry,
Larry Ogunjobi,
he
he
They
left.
re-signed him.
Oh,
Yeah, they
did
signed
they?
him today. Yeah,
Oh, that's
They
good
signed him
news.
for some pretty big money too.
yeah, it was decent money.
yeah, I mean he's a top tier defensive tackle. Where did he
Larry's
play before that?
getting
He was in
paid.
Cincy or
No, he played
Cleveland.
for Cleveland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. They're in the mix. They're mixing shit up.
What's
Good
his
for them.
name? Was pumped.
I heard Juju's on his way back. I
Can't
heard
wait.
that. I heard that from an inside source today. So we'll see if that pans out.
They said Lynn Swan might dress this year. Why not just say so? Whatever.
Did you see there's like I don't know if this is a joke or not, but like they're talking about like fucking Phillip Rivers like coming back.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers he got 27 kids. He's trying to get away from his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he come back as a coach?
No, he wants
No,
to
he
play
wants
quarterback.
Yeah, he wants to
For
play
who?
quarterback.
Whoever would sign him.
XFL.
He's
Yeah.
like, oh shucks,
NFL.
these darn kids are so much.
Dude,
He could be a backup.
Aaron Rodgers of the Jets.
Is he? Did you see? He like gave him a laundry list of players he wants.
No,
They got Lazard
He's
for him.
Did they sign
they?
They
Lazard?
signed Lazard.
He
100%.
wants Odell Beckham and Cobb.
Cobb's like his best friend.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you bring Cobb on for $1 million, so that's no big deal.
Right.
But
But
like,
but
I
they
don't know.
got-
The Jets got some receivers.
They got some young
they got
talent.
that Garrett Wilson who won
Yeah.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. They got that Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, you don't want to
top-tier
come piss
receiver.
everybody off like
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
but
bringing my
Aaron
whole
Rodgers does.
He
He
doesn't
about
care.
pissing anybody off.
The locker room hates him wherever he goes.
Yeah, that's strange. I could see like this is like one of them deals. I could see like you said, there's all kinds of language. Like next week, like next thing you know, he's like on another team or something like that. Because
It's not 100% yet. But
Right.
like they're like in talks.
So they got Lazard. That's a bit. Who knows? The Jets could be good. Their defense is good. The Packers just got to be happy to be gone with this.
Just to
thing.
move on.
Yeah, you got to move on. See
He
what
started-
Jordan Love got.
He started to bring on a little bit too much bullshit.
A little too much.
Getting really weird.
Yeah, he's going in fucking
What do you think about Jimmy G to the
Batman
Raiders?
caves for 4 days in darkness. I don't know. Is Jimmy G better than Derek Carr?
I don't know. They're
I
like
don't
kind of
know.
like the same
That's-
thing.
That's
aren't they?
that's what. Yeah, I seen a meme and they were like, it's a lateral move.
Spider-Man looking at
Right,
each other.
right.
Yeah, you're not really upgrading.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Jimmy G should be okay, but
I mean, he did good last year.
49ers are a really good team.
Right.
Now you're going to the Raiders, who they're not horrible, but they ain't good.
They're
They ain't
getting
great.
they're getting rid of people. They got rid of Darren Waller.
You love Darren Waller.
I do.
He's a beast.
He's a beast on the field and off. He's a beast in recovery.
Yeah, I see you like tweeting at him like, "You're the best, DW." Is that what you called him on Twitter?
No, I just
So,
called him.
yeah, number one fan here, DW.
You
Hey, I
signed
thought
my
he-
card.
I thought I got enough.
I'm
of the
sober
signed
too,
card.
DW.
Yeah. So what? Like, we got something in common. We're both professionals. I'm a comedian. He's a, you know what I mean? Thought he'd show me some love. He didn't, but you know,
He didn't
he's
even give
busy
you a
trying to
like.
help people stay clean. So you know,
He ain't trying to help anybody grow their Twitter. I'll tell you that.
no, sure as fuck ain't. I'm up to 346 people. That would have helped DW.
You should just start tweeting him DW all the time
D-Dub.
and see what the fuck pops up.
Now he's getting Giants. He's a little closer. Maybe next time we go to New York, we can go see him.
Leany's hand was like, "What's up with that Marty Griffin?" I'm like, "Dude,
She's telling all her friends, like, you hear about Marty?
dude,
He's shitting all over Pittsburgh.
Leany's husband and Marty Griffin are gonna fight." Oh, I don't know. And like literally, I could just feel my pits watering at that time. Fuck. All right, let's do some voicemails.
This is Joseph. I would like to say that your podcast is amazing. Please keep up the good work with it. Thank you.
Fucking right, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
That's our buddy Joseph Pratt. He listens to a podcast, messages us all the time about our apparel and stuff. Joseph's a really great guy. So if he does message you on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, please show Joseph Pratt some respect. He's a really good person.
Shoot him a follow too.
Shoot him a follow. He got his own blog.
Z-Bird, he asked you to wear a track jacket today. Not seeing a track jacket.
It was too cold for the track jacket.
All right.
But I did wear my GFU shirt, but I mean, too cold to wear the track jacket. Sorry, Joseph. Next week.
Hey, fellas. Jason out of Banks here. I got a corn dick of the week. So this morning was recycling. Came, took it. I went to work, came back, and as I'm rolling the recycling bin in, I realized there's a dog poop bag in there. So some motherfucker in my neighborhood threw their dog poop away in my recycling can. Like, bro, that's not recyclable. I'm about to recycle that on your face. I don't know. Like, trash cans out there, people want to throw trash in the trash can. If it's left out, fine. That's not your trash can, but it's all trash. I don't care. But dog shit is not recyclable. So now I had to reach in there and take that out of my recycling bin and put it in my trash can. Big time corn dick move.
I mean, compost, no?
Yeah, but people do that. They do that to my garbage too. They'll walk by, throw a bag of shit in there.
Dude,
Like, all right, dude, I don't need random bags
If
of
the
shit.
garbage men are coming, they're going to throw it away anyway.
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
the
The
day
recycling,
after.
that means you got to stick your hand in there and pick up a random dog's poop.
Now he got to
yeah.
watch who's walking
I
the
hate
dog.
the bags of poop, dude. I hate
Yeah, the
it.
bags of dude. When I worked for the
I
city,
never picked up my dog's
there
shit.
used to be like this one garbage can in Shady Side, and when I said it was all dog shit, it was like everybody. There was this little trail,
Oh,
and everybody would
gross.
walk their dog there. You could smell it from like fucking a mile away. And then this thing was just it was so much dog shit. It was crazy. It was disgusting. I got a problem. So they didn't pick up my recycling last week. For no fault of my own. Everything in there is very recyclable. Lainey don't play. She calls them like, "Hey, come get our shit." They're like, "We'll come get it." I never come get it. My recycling's been out. Like my can's been out there all
Just
week, like a
sitting
white
there.
trash idiot. Yeah.
Look at white trash.
But now it's like, it was yesterday. They still didn't come. So I was like, all right, well, they're not going to come. But like,
As soon as you
tonight's-
take it back, they'll come.
wait, tonight's trash night. So like, well, what's one more day? You know what I
Right.
mean? So fuck it. Then I also got a problem at the bar. We got a dumpster and someone's throwing shit in there, which is like one thing. White trash move, piece of shit move. But like that happens. We got the dumpster pulled the other day. We don't need one right currently. So we don't have a dumpster down there. And dudes are just putting their like someone put all kinds of like siding just in our back. Like, oh, now it's our problem. Now we got to get fucking rid of it. It's like I got to get a Ring camera out there,
Yeah,
or just like
that's a huge.
just sit out
problem.
there one night with a fucking like a spotlight.
If you have a dumpster anywhere in the city, people think it's like a community dumpster.
Yeah, and I've done it in my younger days when I
No,
didn't
never.
give a
When
fuck.
the first time you pay for a dumpster is the
You'll
last
never
time
do,
you
you'll
put
ever
shit
do
in
that
someone
again.
else's
Yeah,
dumpster.
for sure. That is 100% true. Because I mean, I had a problem with the Creek kids before, and they were fucking with my dumpster.
The Creek kids. Weren't you hiding out waiting for those little fuckers?
Yeah, I got
on
'em.
there?
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. Jack, if I gotta tell you one more fucking time about the clear rear for your butthole, put it on the toilet. You said you have one. God damn it, Jack. Take care of your butthole. You don't need these scented wipes. And pee stories. I won't bore you with any right now because I think once you start talking pee stories, we'll have to save that for the old Patreon page there, and we'll go pee stories back and forth. We could talk for hours. One quick rear grinder. So I've noticed in the Eagle and at the Home Depot, the fucking there's self-checkout lanes everywhere. I don't care. It gets me through quicker. I'll check myself out. I don't give a fuck. But you see all these unmanned regular checkout lanes, and then they got the self-checkout lanes. And some of them ain't on. They don't have all them on all the time. What the fuck is going on that you don't have somebody turn a fucking key, press a button, and turn this on? You can't man all the things all the time. It ain't peak hours of the store. I get it. But you better have all the fucking self-checkout lanes turned on. What the fuck?
He's right, dude. I went to Shop and Save the other day, and they had like 2 turned on and one like fucking 14-year-old kid working there who's high as a kite, didn't give a fuck. And I like there was like 15 people in line, and it was like a very random time I ran in that motherfucker too. I'm like, dude, get everything on, or like hire some people. Like, what is going on?
That's how the
here?
Lowe's waterfront is. You either go to contractor checkout. They have 1 of the 3 open, and then they'll have there's 8 self checkouts. They'll have ropes, have 4 roped off, so there's 4 open, and then there's 1 register open. And you're like,
right?
It's fucking 7 in the morning. Every contractor in the world is here trying to start their fucking day,
and everybody's trying to steal.
Yeah,
you know, it's just
you really need like one
get up early.
Yeah, you need like one person to watch them.
You
though,
steal
right?
a couple pieces of wood.
Yeah. They usually have one guy.
One person can watch like 8 self checkouts. Like, all right, you need help. What are you doing? You put that in the bag. You know.
My move at Lowe's or Home Depot is to find the oldest person there and make them count all my lumber. You know what I mean? And like they're gonna fuck it up every time, and it's always gonna be like it works out in your favor.
You just make up a number. They'll
like what do you got there? Like I got 32 sheets. Meanwhile, you have 62. And Helen just types it in 32 in the little keypad. And
you think Helen gives a fuck?
Helen don't give a fuck.
You want a real good trick? Order everything online, and then they'll be sitting there with an order on top of it. Looks like a receipt walk out the fucking door. That's a real nice discount.
You don't say, huh?
Yeah, I never did it, but I've heard it was done.
Yeah, I do got to. I forgot I even had that bidet thing. You're right, Kenny. I do got to set that up. It was the plumbing was a little more than a little over my pay grade, if I can remember correctly.
Dude, I got to update Kenny on the dog shock collar. I shocked him today.
Did you shock yourself first?
I did. I wanted to see, but dude, like, I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't feel that bad to me. Then we were like walking.
You're 150 pounds heavier than
I just did it to my hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's the same thing. What the fuck is the difference? Dude, like,
you drop him?
No, he yelped though, and I felt bad. But so I lowered it down. It's almost at the lower one, and he yelped. I think it just like stunned him. I don't think
it shocked him. Yeah.
It shocked him, but it was
shocking your dog. Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you what.
Is it working?
Oh, fuck yeah. Old boy ran back the other time because that's the only problem I have with him is
he won't come back.
Chasing off other. They don't look at me and keep running. Like that pisses me off. So then I'm like, okay, guy, I got you today. Shocked him. And he just sat down.
Like, so it's not like a fence thing. This is a thing you carry with you when you get so far
away. Caller.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like a remote control, like a walkie-talkie. Like, oh yeah, you don't want to come back, buddy. Bzz.
And don't look at me. I'm not shocking Paisley. Paisley, don't gotta call.
Paisley's too small of a dog.
Yeah, no, that would drop.
This dog's
Paisley.
like 60 pounds.
Listen,
Laney's dad got a big ass dog, and he got a.
Like I tested it on my hand. I'm like, yeah, it gives you a little something, but it ain't gonna like.
My grandmother got a shock collar for her dog. She had a big ass Dalmatian, right? So it was like electric fence though. So once you like walked so far, it would shock you. So my cousin Larry's funny. He puts it on his neck, and me and my brother-in-law kicked him off the porch, and it fucking he's like, his fucking tongue was sticking out, dude. So that was all funny and shit like that. And then he had it on again, fucking around, and he leaned back on the couch. And it must have been too close to the fence outside, and he fucking shocked himself again, dude.
I mean, cousin Larry's asking for it. He keeps putting his dog collar.
Yeah. Dude, once you hit me with it once, I'm taking it off.
We put beers.
Oh, cousin Larry likes to do some damage on some whiskey himself.
Dude, I mean, remember those the electric fly swatters? Everybody used to touch.
Yeah, it looked like a tennis racket.
Yeah, the tennis racket.
You'd have a waffle burn.
Be like some Homer Simpson shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspout, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quits sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
Jake Paul blames loss on a wet dream, and then he said his mom told him, like, oh, that's so funny. That's why Logan lost, too.
Yeah.
So the Paul brothers are just having wet dreams the night before their fights.
And then telling her mom about it?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the creepy part. I don't care if you lost the fight because it's a wet dream. Why are you telling mommy?
So the dude on the show, George, was like, that's fucking weird. And they were like, dude, we're a very open family. Like, there's nothing open about telling your mom you had a wet dream.
No.
Yeah, that's creepy.
There's no opening that shouldn't be open.
Keep it closed.
What does mom say? They're like, oh, Jakey, what were your wet dreaming about?
Yeah.
Right, that's the next question.
You, mom. You when you breastfed me.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a wet dream? I mean, that's like
dude, I don't think ever.
I might have had one. I was lucky enough that I think that
I
was
might have been
one.
like
I remember
13.
I remember
2 weeks.
I remember like lying about. You said 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm just.
I remember lying about having a wet dream when I was younger because like everybody was just having so many wet dreams. I was like,
I think everybody was just saying that.
yeah, right. And I was like, dude, you still don't have a wet dream yet? And I'm like, dude,
Like,
no.
no, I usually jerk off when I'm awake.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Problem solved.
I'll tell you what. When you will get a wet dream, when you're coming down off heroin. So like, I was in rehab, and I'll tell you, I definitely had a wet dream, and like other people were saying like they had wet dreams because you're not.
Are you jerking off at all when you're getting high?
No,
Like never.
not really. No, you're just not horny. So when you're coming down and like you're going through withdrawal, you're super fucking horny. Like even though you're dope sick, like you go in the shower, jerk off for 15 seconds.
Just touch yourself.
And you're just like, that's why you're having wet dreams. You
I mean, wet dreams just seem like a mess.
It was. I remember, I had to clean my shorts and, get new sheets, but
Yeah,
it was a good time.
I can recollect maybe one time when I was younger, maybe twice.
Maybe once, maybe, but I definitely remember lying about it. And I definitely remember other dudes lying about it. Like, dude, I would wet dream like 3 times, 4 times a week, sometimes every night.
Like, dude, I can't even take a nap, bro.
I get wet naps.
Wet nap, yep.
Dude, I close my eyes and I just come right in my
Boom.
shorts.
Dude, yeah,
Oyster.
I sneezed the other day and I cummed in my pants. I had a wet sneeze.
My mom said when I was in kindergarten, I couldn't even participate in nap time because I was just be coming.
Yeah, dude, I just
I had to
jizzed
wear a
over
diaper till I was 13.
I just jizzed on that little mat. and
The funny part is we're doing the Yogi voice and like this. We're not talking about Yogi.
yeah.
Are we?
Everybody knows Yogi had the most wet dreams out of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I couldn't help it. I'm Greek.
Dude, I remember Jaboog lying about wet dreams a lot. Dino is a wet dream liar.
Do you think Dino was lying though? Because
he was a horny fuck.
I mean,
He might not have been lying.
His age of exposure was like
Yeah.
4 years before it should have been. Like,
Right, because you got those older brothers.
yeah, like he was 8 years old looking at nudie mags, like
For sure.
Yeah, getting a gander of some strange, some fur pie.
I would sign up for a wet dream. See what that's about.
Why not?
Not on like a work day, but like on a weekend.
You got to take 2 Z-Quills, 1 day quill.
I think if you just
Is that better?
abstain from busting a load for like a week or so, I think you would
I have a better chance of pissing my pants in my sleep than having a wet dream.
really.
You think it's a
for
wet
sure.
dream, and then you realize it's
Just
urine.
piss.
You got bad prostate.
Oh man, yeah, I think wet dreams might be behind us, boys.
That's in the rear view.
Jake Paul also runs from Floyd Weather and the Money Team.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this is fake. They're trying to promote start a fight for no reason.
Dude, I watched the clip. I'm like,
I thought it was stupid.
I don't get it.
It's just fake. They're trying.
Right,
they're gonna
right.
fight, and like they're trying to hype up some like weird fake beef. Like,
Right.
who's gonna? I don't know. You say like who the fuck's gonna buy this shit, but like people do, man.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
gonna make money
People
on it.
do, and like
You got so they got, imagine, millions of followers. Floyd Mayweather, super interesting, got millions of people want to see him. Combine that with the sports element.
Is Floyd still interesting?
I don't, not to me.
He's
but-
hanging on to relevance.
Not
right
to me,
now.
but a Floyd I'm interested when I hear a Floyd Mayweather Jake Paul fight, even though the first one was kind of like blah.
But that wasn't Jake. That was Logan, right?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he fought Logan.
Okay, I'm getting my Pauls
I get them
confused.
mixed up.
Yeah, right.
How much money does Mayweather need at this point? I mean,
But he just had some weird ass fight a couple weeks ago. You
Yeah.
didn't even hear about it. And I don't know. Is he out of money? Is he running out
or
of
that,
money?
or he's just like fuck it.
Or just
It's like
bored as
free. It's
fuck?
almost like free
Or
money.
like,
to
yeah,
him.
why would I
Yeah.
go make 10 million or how many million it is? Even if it's 10 million, 5 million, why wouldn't he go do that? If
Yeah,
you know,
I
you know
guarantee
you're
it's
not
more
going to
than
get
that.
hurt. It can't be more than that.
He said,
You don't
well,
think?
I mean, but like, you're right. It probably is, but like, I just don't understand how.
well, he said, what was his comment after the one fight against Logan? He said it was like robbery without a gun.
Right.
And then people were like, "What's that supposed to mean?" Like, yeah, you just fucking every idiot that signed up for the pay-per-view just fucking watched something. Some
And
total
now they're trying to
bullshit.
like make like they're doing the wrestling tactics, like, Jake's running outside of Vegas hotels and shit like that. I mean, if the Money Team rolled up on me, those dudes are big as fuck. I'd run too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
I'm not gonna be
myself,
like,
and there's five
fuck you.
giant
Yeah, what was the
security
beef
guards.
though? Like, oh, Logan was talking shit.
Yeah, so the one dude was like, "Well, you ain't
Yeah.
talking now."
Yeah, they're like,
Like,
what
no,
was, what
fuck
was Jake
no.
even saying? I'm
Yeah.
sure he was like talking shit, trying to like stir up a fake fight so they could fucking make a few mil.
I
Which
heard,
I totally understand. I just don't understand the people that pay for it.
but I heard, but like what on Logan's end of it was saying that he still hasn't got paid from that first fight.
Right.
So like, is that true or is that just part of the whole
They just
scheme?
just try to keep everything
Relevant.
Yeah, a beat.
That's why I think
yeah.
Mayweather's because he's paying everybody. He's the bank on this. He pays out. Am I right?
No, it's their thing is that Triller or whatever the fuck their thing is. But like, whenever Mayweather got in on it, like Mayweather took a bigger percentage. Like he was like, if I do this, I'm taking this much of a percent. So it wasn't in their control. But he was supposed to kick them more money and didn't. And like, I don't know what happened. Who knows? We weren't in the room.
Yeah, it's just corny as fuck. But I mean, I get it. If you're making a ton of money off it, why not keep doing it until you literally can't do it anymore?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're after right now.
LaShawn McCoy on the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight. They must ask LaShawn this. He was like, Tank is small arms, and who has Tank fought? He hasn't fought anybody good. Tank Davis retweets it. I heard he liked men. he needed to shut the fuck up before I slapped the shit out of him. That's an effective retweet. Dude.
Yeah.
That is just like 2 like shots. Like, I heard he liked men, and they use this like picture of Shady looking kind of sweet. and he needs to shut the fuck up before I smack the
He
shit
said
out
he's
of
about
him.
to give him the real McCoy.
Yeah, why does Shady McCoy have a fucking
opinion?
Yeah, on
it's
this.
it's the internet, dude.
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna have an
got a
opinion on
fucking
everything.
opinion, dude. There's so many fucking podcasts. Every athlete has a fucking podcast. We have a podcast. There's a million opinions out there.
Yep, they got to
They're
talk
just-
about something.
Yep. But it'd be funny if Tank Davis beats up Shady McCoy.
Yeah,
I'd pay to see that.
I heard he like men is that's just funny. True or not? You would think that's kind of a you would think there could be a little truth behind that. Like why just go straight to that?
If there's smoke, there's fire.
I'll tell you what, it's just because that
It's so good.
Yeah.
What's your
so good.
comeback? What's your comeback?
Yeah, I don't like men.
Like no, dude. Why would you even say that?
And regardless if he does like men or not, there's still a half of the men out there that heard that, but he's gay.
He's gay. Yeah.
Like
And
I heard he wants to fuck Tank.
Yeah, like the internet calls Diddy gay like every day. You know, and like you said, there's smoke, there's fire. I just watched some old bodyguard who just talking
I
about
seen
how
this, I
Ja
know.
Rule and Diddy are just banging each other for like hours. And I'm
Well,
like,
no, wait,
"Oh,
I know
allegedly."
So they were like in a room. They were like, "Hey, don't let nobody come in this room."
Yeah.
And the dude's outside, and Ja Rule's cousin comes up. Like, y'all gotta go talk to him. He's like, "You ain't get in there." And then they try to go, and so they start fighting. They get in a fight. Ruckus breaks out, and fucking Ja Rule and P Diddy come out with towels on their waist and looking like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
He's like, what would I be without my dude?
Will Smith is hurt over Chris Rock's jokes. Will Smith should just like literally just not say anything about this because
Shut the fuck up.
that Chris Rock shit didn't come off great. It came off a little weird than anything.
Angry.
Yeah, butthurt. Really, it wasn't really funny. It was kind of more awkward than anything I thought. I know we touched on this last week, but like Will Smith said he was hurt. Like, dude, Will, this is just shut up.
Yeah, shut
Just
the fuck
shut
up.
the
No
fuck
one
up.
gives a fuck, dude.
Yeah, and well, you're just like, this is a chance for you to like. People are saying like, you know, that was a little weird. You know, let people let
Will's
Chris
just used to everybody loving him. Dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's never been like
right.
made a move like
The
that.
heel. Yeah.
And like a lot of people like were pissed off about what he did. So like you got to
Yeah.
like just own it.
Yeah, but the best thing should be like, you know what, it is what it is.
I apologize. Well, that's all I could do.
Yeah. Don't say you're hurt about the jokes, but yeah, you know, he has his right.
Why would you
That's
ever
it.
say you're hurt about a fucking joke anyway?
Well, because he's Will Smith. You know what I mean? He thought that he would, you know.
He's trying to like play the victim now. Like he ain't the one that started the whole
Sure he
fucking
is.
thing.
Sure he is. You know, he played the victim initially when he slapped him. He said, "Don't talk about my wife like that and her alopecia." Bald-headed hoe.
What you see, D? What you see, D?
28 high school girls hospitalized after playing Ouija board. Said there's something weird going on in this high school. I like read this article real quick. They said girls are like passing out like nonstop. So I don't know if these kids are making each other like knocking each other out and then going to the nurse's office.
It's
You
just
know,
Huff and Duster.
You used to play that Duster. Used to play that knockout game where you take those breasts,
Yeah, and
something
someone
like
squeezes
that.
you or
They're
whatever.
playing the Ouija board. But the nurse said kids are dropping like flies. They're like, dude, we feed them every day. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Something weird. Tried to blame the Ouija board. I never liked any of those games, like the Ouija board.
Yeah.
I don't
never
invite
liked
that shit into my life, dog.
Bloody Mary,
No.
like fucking
I don't want nothing
any
to do
of
with
that
it.
shit, dude. What was the one where you
Light as a feather,
light
stiff
as a feather,
board.
stiff as a board? I never liked any of that. Z-Bird, I feel like you were a Ouija board guy.
No, I was a very anti-Ouija board guy. I remember me and Angelo DiNardo watched the movie Ouija, and I had a Ouija board in my house because my mom's a weirdo, and I immediately got rid of it. I said,
My
"Get
parents
this thing
had
the
one, too.
fuck." I said, "Get this
That was
the
like a
fuck."
70s thing.
Dude, I was like, "Get this the fuck out of here."
I
We
made it
watched that
come back.
movie. I couldn't sleep for fucking days. I was like, "This is so fucking scary." And then you're playing it with like psychos, like the dudes in the neighborhood are the craziest dudes, and it's making it say like "die, die."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
die.
"This isn't fun."
Yeah,
I
you're
wa-
right.
I wanna see if
nothing
this
fun
chick-
really happens out of it.
I wanted to see if this one like chick liked me, and it was just like die.
Yeah, or they're
Die,
like spelling
like
out the
Davis.
name, the kid that like died over the hill when you were like a kid. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Dave-
Timmy. Like, oh fuck, I never even knew Timmy, but I heard his story, and the story wasn't even true.
You knew it was Davis because he couldn't spell the words wrong. It would be like D-I-J. Be like, he's a dude, you're gonna judge.
Yeah, I never liked any of that shit. Man, Bloody Mary used to scare the shit out of me, dude. The older kids down in the park, they instilled some
they
fear in
tortured
us, dude.
us.
They tortured us. So they always had me shit in my pants. Lainey got me watching some show on Netflix right now. It is fucking terrifying, man.
What is it?
I forget what it's called. It's about it's the second season. It's about two little kids. They live in this giant old castle. They get both their parents are dead. The place is haunted as fuck.
Is it
dude.
real?
It's spooky as shit. It's supposed to be like based on a true story.
Is
type
this
deal.
Frozen?
No, is that what Frozen is?
I'm just joking.
It froze. No, dude, this ain't Frozen. We'll have it on, and I'm like, dude, this is not fun. I hate this.
Yeah.
And we'll watch one. Like, you ready to watch another one? Like, dude, I can only do one of these a night.
Yeah.
You know,
After 7, I
dude,
can't watch
yeah,
scary movies.
No, I seriously, then I have to watch like 3 hours of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh my God.
For me to forget about it,
Yeah.
so like I could go to fucking bed, dude. It's just like
I feel you.
It's just terrifying shit. It's like dolls like waking up, like, and then like the little girl was telling them to go back to sleep, and it's like, what the fuck's going on with this little girl?
Yeah, you don't need that.
No,
Why ain't she
for what?
scared?
I need-
Yeah.
my-
Why ain't she scared?
She's cuckoo too.
My antidote to like scary movies is always find like an Adam Sandler. Like, all right, we got to watch an Adam Sandler something, whether it be like The Wedding Singer or Grandma's. Any Adam Sandler,
You got to cleanse the palate.
King of Queens is good to bring
Great.
you back
Yeah,
down.
I
Yeah,
agree.
dude.
Bring me back down to normal. Like,
Yeah,
oh.
you're like, all right, I'm more like Doug Heffernan than those.
Especially
scary
the
people.
old ones where Leah Remini was still pretty smoking hot.
Yeah, had the jugs out.
Yeah, she was flashing her nuggets.
She was fucking tanner than Z-Bird.
The only
Yeah,
person
she
I ever
was.
she was bronze.
Yeah, she was hot. Blueface. You guys know who Blueface is?
Yeah.
Yeah. For whatever you know who Blueface is, Sean?
No.
It's
I-
You know he's a rapper.
He's a rapper. He going to fight with his chick or something?
Yeah, I don't. For whatever reason, my Twitter just been pumped. It's not just me because I've seen people like tweet about it. Like, why am I seeing so much Blueface? But I don't know if they're about to start a reality show or what. They're trying to see if they get enough steam to start a reality show. But Blueface and his chick are always fighting on Instagram.
hate
I
his
think they
girl.
just blew. Yeah, she's terrifying.
With that
Yeah.
missing chomp.
Missing too. She's all fucked up on the Henny all the time.
She's not even cute though.
No, she's terrible.
no.
Anyway, they were talking. She said something about Blueface's dick, and Blueface's mom said, felt like it was necessary for her to chime in about her son's dick. She's like, my man got a bigger dick than my son. What is going on?
yeah.
here?
She was like, he has wet dreams all the time
What's-
too.
Yeah, what's going? Yeah, you're telling your mom.
Just like the Paul boys.
dick size, and you're talking about wet dreams with your mom.
Yeah, it was
little
just
strange,
It was
dude.
just so weird, just when the way how nonchalantly she was like, "My man got a bigger dick than my son. You need to be talking about his dick, not my son's." I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, cool.
So this is the internet.
This is the
Blueface
internet.
looks like I did see one clip, and he just looked terrified.
Oh, that chick.
Yeah,
Yeah, Krishan or whatever. her
like
name
she'll
is.
Yeah,
kill him if he
Krishan.
leaves her.
She
Didn't he beat up her dad or some shit?
Yeah, he swung on her. But like, why? That's why I think they're like trying to build a reality show or something. Because like all of a sudden you're just getting clips of them like fighting their dad. Like, what's going on here?
If
What's-
someone hits your
and why
dad,
is
are you
why
gonna
is this
date them
on my
again?
Twitter?
Like
I don't know. It depends
Krishan's
what your
going
dad
back to
did.
some dude that just fucking cold cocked her old man.
Depends what your dad's up to.
I think he was sticking up for her. I watched the video, dude. I'm like the same algorithm.
You think if you cracked Rose's dad, it'd be over?
It would have to be.
Yeah.
If Leanie punched your mum in the face, dude, you ain't
That
shutting
gonna
it down.
It ain't going well for Leanie, I'll tell you that. I ain't gonna have to shut anything down.
Your mama shut that
Cindy's
down.
shutting that down. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. Like, you gotta have like some basis.
Yeah, you
behind
need some
it, like,
background.
yeah, who knows? But yeah. If I could do less Blueface clips for sure.
Yeah, I could never hear him again. I'd be just
I'd be
fine
okay
with
with it. Brother in Arms, Ja Morant, strip club pick.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Talking about throwing him under the bus for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, the dude. So I see
At
it.
the strip club, they did though.
The strip club. He said he spent $500,000 $500,000 in there, and then he's in there with. They said he wasn't even drinking. In there with his shirt off. everybody's seen the picture. There's literally money covering
Dude, it's like
every
this
ounce of this
thick.
room.
Yeah, like
It's like
And-
3
money.
inches thick.
Yeah,
like
it's you could shovel
one
the money.
chick.
One chick and him, and then a couple weird bouncers like just standing there.
And he,
If I got a half, I mean,
Dude.
what did that chick make that night?
I don't think.
And
the
if you're the
owner-
club owner, when do you start like going in there with the shop vac and sucking everything up? Like, all right, yous ain't getting all this.
Yeah.
We're breaking.
Right,
We're
yeah,
breaking this
I need-
up.
I need
one-
to
What
wet
did
my
the
beak.
players say? Players
Yeah.
Club. What was it? He wants his dog earn 20%.
Yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, I don't. Why would the strip club owner put that footage out?
Why
to,
would
like,
you want,
Insane.
yeah,
Yeah.
that much cash? Why you
'cause it
showing how much
wasn't
cash
like
you're
someone
getting?
with a camera. It was security footage.
Yeah, I'm sure he probably sent it to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Dude, like you'll never believe this pic. And next thing you know, it's on the internet
Dude, like what?
because it's an absolutely insane picture.
Yeah.
And like, oh,
$500,000
I seen a,
in $1 bills.
I don't.
There might have been 20s.
They needed a dump truck for $500,000 in singles.
I seen something today that he's going into like the NBA like mental health thing. and
Yeah.
he's not playing anymore. I don't know if that's real or not because I've seen it real quick.
I heard he was taking a break with everything that happened with the gun thing and the punching the kid and now this. And
Great, I got a future on the Grizzlies that's probably not going to pan out now. So thanks, John Morant. Yeah, completely insane. I've never seen a picture like that before in my life. $500K is too much to be spending in the strip club.
Fuck yeah, you could buy a person for $500,000.
you could buy the cricket for cheaper than that.
You just buy the whole
Absolutely.
place, right?
Yeah. And be like, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes.
What do you
in
think the
this
going
house.
rate on the cricket is? The whole shebang.
The whole shebang?
220,000.
Nah, so you
I
got to
think
go.
it's more than that.
It's more than that.
Because you got the liquor license.
Well,
Got
you're
the
yeah,
liquor
you're in a
license.
nice. You got a
Yeah.
decent.
Let's say they don't own the building. We're probably looking at about $450. I bet.
it sounds
with
reasonable.
with the liquor license.
Yeah, the liquor license is where it's at for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, because the cricket. You guys go to the cricket all the time. Still, I haven't been to the cricket forever.
Oh!
Every,
Rose was asking me, she was like,
every,
"You guys been in the cricket lately?" I'm like, "What's the cricket?"
Where's that? North Huntington. That new place that opened up.
I'm like, "No, they play cricket in Europe, Rosa.
You
We
wanna
play
hear-
golf here."
you want to hear a
by
fun
Whole
fact about
Foods.
me?
Yeah.
Never been to the cricket.
Wow, great story.
Never been. Isn't that weird though?
Yeah, it is.
I've been to other strip clubs.
You had
but
to. You had to. But we
Well,
used
you
to go
too
back
good.
from cricket to Anthony's.
No,
back and
I've
forth.
been to Anthony's a bunch of times, but
How would you go to Anthony's, not the cricket? They were
I-
right down the street from each other.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
'Cause the pizza.
The pizza.
Pizza.
that
The
sucked
pizza.
you in there.
yeah, but never been. Tiger Woods tricked his new girlfriend, or his, I don't know. How long were they dating?
6 years.
That's what they said. 6 years. I never heard of this girl before in my life.
He keeps it low key.
Yeah, I guess so. Guess she's, I don't know, got a little kooky. He's like, all right, babe, don't worry about it. We're gonna go on vacation. She packed all of her shit. He's like, all right, no longer, you're not allowed in the house anymore, and you're you're dumped.
Wait, he trapped order.
He
Pretty
gave her the
much,
old,
yeah.
the old
The old-
middle school. You're dumped.
Is
Yeah,
there?
you're
A,
dumb.
do you think there's a? Now you dated a guy like Tiger Woods. Do you think there's a severance that comes with that?
She signed a non-disclosure.
There's a
agreement.
non-discllosure,
and
she's
she
try-
wants to go back on it. And she's
she's
suing
trying
him for
to-
$30 million.
Yeah, she's trying to.
Which I don't know how you do it. You signed the paper.
Yeah, she's fucked.
Now the lawyer's gonna fight it out a little bit.
I wonder if he was just like offered her like $1 million
Dude,
a cake.
There's
They
non-
would.
people
we talk
get, people
about
get
this?
around these non-disclosures all the time, dude.
Do they?
Did we talk
Yeah.
about it last week?
We didn't talk about that. We might have talked about it on Saturday.
That's what it
Possibly.
was.
It gets
Okay.
hazy.
See, when we hang out during the weekend and we talk
Same
about
shit
things.
happens.
Yeah. It's
I mean, that's a great move.
So people get. Tell me more about that. How do people get around the non-disclosure?
I don't know how you get around it.
You said-
I think it's depending. Like, I think it's like one of the. It's almost like a more of a fear tactic than anything. We're like, all right, like you got to sign this because like people go party with people all the time. You sign a non-disclosure.
Right.
Pictures are always getting leaked. Stories are always getting leaked. I don't think anything really happens to the people.
A
but-
non-disclosure agreement. Doesn't it have like a monetary fine? Like, okay, if you say this shit, you owe me
Right.
$1 million.
They could all be different. Who knows?
Right, but I'm saying if I
Right.
can sell this story for $2 million, I'll give you your fucking million.
Right.
Fuck you and your
Yeah, we'll
non-disclosure
tie your
agreement.
shit up. Yeah.
Right.
Like, do you really want to go through this? Now that you're suing me about the non-disclosure, I'm going to chirp about everything.
Right, and I'm going to sell this fucking shit, because everybody wants that fucking.
They said there was like, I don't know. It's a weird story. I'm sure Tiger's in it.
We need a lawyer.
Here's some chips. We'll see you later.
Oh, yeah.
Why, Tiger? Don't get girlfriends, dude. Just
Right.
Well, that's why he's making them sign NDAs,
seriously.
dude.
yeah, like it's
We know what you
6 years. I know if you would ask me if Tiger Woods had a girlfriend, I would have said no way. I don't think I ever seen her before in my life.
No, not till this.
And then the story
recent.
just came out.
He just bought a Denny's. Isn't that,
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
isn't that where that chick was from? The
Hit a
one?
couple diners.
He banged
dude.
her tits off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Ruined
got a
his
grand-
life.
He got a grand slam.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Yeah. This is a Pro Tiger podcast.
College student failed a test because she was eating meatball sub. During her test, a meatball fell through the bread onto the keyboard and logged her out of her test like way earlier than it's supposed to. She had a bunch of questions left. Meatball hits the keyboard, logs her out of the test. She gets a 39%.
I think it's hilarious.
Hits the teacher up like, "Hey man, you'll never believe what happened here. I was eating a meatball. She had a picture of like the meatball and shit like on the keyboard. You got to give her credit. Like that's a good story.
Right.
He let her retake the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd she do?
She did all right.
She studied
Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
time.
What if he was like, "No way, fat ass"?
No way. Like, I mean, eating a meatball.
Point to the sign like no food and drink in the computer
There's
lab.
some shit you could do while you're on the computer. Shit you could eat while you're on the computer.
Like Adderall and stuff.
Yeah. But like to eat a meatball hoagie while
That's pushing
taking
it.
a test
I can't-
out on the. It was a big saucy fucker too.
I can't even hardly eat one if it's just at a
No,
regular
if I got my
table
fork
sitting
and
down.
knife.
Yeah,
I need an apron.
Yeah, that's not even like a.
I'll
That's
be,
not even
I'll
like
be wearing
a
it.
meatball sandwich. Isn't even like a living room meal.
It's
That's
probably
like a
the
dining
hardest
room
thing
table.
to eat ever.
Yeah, literally.
No
Yeah.
white shirts.
No, yeah. Like, all right, I'm not even gonna watch. I'm gonna sit at the table and have this, and then I'll go back to watching TV.
Absolutely.
Well, then,
It
yeah,
is
that
the
little
best.
meatballs are always squirting out.
Oh, they squirt everywhere. Love a good meatball sandwich.
I was just thinking that sounds delicious.
Oh, fucking Sean Kemp. Everybody remember Sean Kemp?
Yeah.
I like Sean Kemp back in the day. Someone stole his shit. He tracked him down, start bucking shots at him.
Did he?
Yeah, you got to give Sean Kemp. I think they shot back a little bit too.
He confronted them.
What
and
did they steal?
He had a GPS.
His
Whatever they
The
stole,
iPhone, yeah.
and he had a GPS tracker. Went and found him. They confronted him. He has a license to carry. You know, he pulled out a gun. They pulled out a gun, so he shot at them.
Yeah.
He's defending himself. They made it out like he was in a fucking drive-by shooting.
Like he's just shooting people.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
it wasn't what happened at all.
You haven't heard anything about Sean Kemp in 20 years now. You just drive by him.
He's just bucking
Yeah,
on
he's
people.
just bucking in a
Nuck
parking
if
lot.
you buck.
Stole
Well,
his shit.
yeah. I'm glad he got it back. So that was the iPhone 14.
Was it?
No, I'm just fucking around. I don't know what the fuck
He was
it
in a stand your ground state.
Dude, I know my iPhone's gonna break. We're fucking working down at the bar, and we're in some heavy dust all the time. And you know that with your fucking charger port gets that
Yeah.
fucking dust in it, and I know it's just gonna break and it's gonna
Just get
piss
a
me
little,
off.
get a little air gun.
Yeah, that's
Straight
the
up.
kid.
Yeah,
That's
the duster. Like I always get it, and it's still too late. You know, but you're right. I probably should start dusting it daily.
Do it now, Jack.
Yeah.
the air gun definitely works good.
You
It'll
don't have
blow-
the part that like blocks the.
No,
Yeah, you don't.
no.
You better get an
You're pulling
OtterBox.
in all right money these days. Get yourself
Yeah.
a nice OtterBox.
Yeah, making
dude.
all that biz ank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fills that hole.
Where'd
fills
you get that?
crease.
Five Below.
That's why, because that's like if you're an office working guy, but if you're
Yeah,
a
this
guy
is
working
like-
your hands,
If you- yeah,
this is
if you work
this
real
is like
work.
more of like a slate. Yeah, well, dude, I've been just telling Laney blue collar Jack's back. Hate to break it to you, the white collar days are over. We're back to ruining iPhones. She tried giving me shit about walking through the house and it's like some dirty, not even through, not even.
Oh.
Do I have a gear grinder? Yeah, I got one. Dude, she tried giving me shit about walking through the basement and like with my dirty like boots. Like, bro, it was pouring outside. Do you want me to like take my shoes off outside, get soaking wet, and then like instead of like getting little mud on the basement floor or unfinished basement
It's
floor,
cement.
Yeah, and then leave your boots outside so they
so
never dry.
Yeah, no, they're fucking outside right now. They get snowed on for 2 days. I'm gonna put them on tomorrow
Your
morning.
feet
freeze.
You might
You
want
have
to
frostbite on your feet.
invest in
Yeah.
a boot dryer.
Oh,
I invested in
it's
one.
tough out here.
And it like it rained one day and I used it. And then Johanna decided to like put it away somewhere I could never find it again. I'm
Yep.
like, I
That's
guess
how-
I can't leave that on the porch.
That's
I
how you
use
do,
my shit all
John.
the time.
Huh?
Yeah, they don't like things being in practical spots. If I have to put something away every day, I'm never gonna go get it.
Never.
But if I leave it where I'm gonna use it every day,
You'll
I'm
use
gonna
it.
use
Dude,
it.
yeah.
We were talking about it when like the snow season started. The first day, no one has any of their gear.
Their
'Cause
gear,
someone's wife put it in a bag and put it on a shelf somewhere. You have no fucking idea. I'm wearing like sweatpants and long underwears instead of snow pants. You know?
Tennis shoes. And
Yeah,
shit.
it takes like 2 snows till I find all my accoutrement.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got.
Dude, I have a putting mat. Okay, I used it for about a week. I'm all excited about it. Next thing I know, she put it away. I never use it again.
Bro. Yeah, it's.
I told you. I told you.
It's like the muddy boots. Like, dude, we're down there fighting for our lives right now. Dude. Sorry about the mud.
Yeah, I'll sweep it up when it
And
dries up more.
the kick in the nuts. It's just a concrete floor.
Concrete
that's
floor.
easy to
It's not like
sweep
I
up.
walk through the living room in these fucking
Yeah,
boots.
and white
You
carpet.
did do that one day, though, didn't you?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was like snow or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't like muddy like I did the basement. 31-year-old hot lunch lady arrested for having sex and sending nudes to a 14-year-old boy.
What school is this?
Hot lunch lady, Connecticut. I'll tell you what, we had some lunch ladies.
They weren't hot.
They were
And they-
moms.
and they
were
weren't
all
31.
moms.
I'll
No,
tell you that.
none of them were 31. They were
No,
all
they were
great.
31,
They were
yeah.
a great group of lunch ladies.
Great, but they were lunch ladies.
But they were yeah.
It was
I never had a wet dream to any of them.
A lot of our friends' moms and stuff, they were great
Right.
people, but no 31-year-old smoking hot mom sending naked pictures to us.
no. I can't even think of like a. No, you just lunch ladies. Lunch ladies weren't built like that back in our day. Now, just what is it? What's a 31-year-old? I guess she's probably a mom too, but she's just out there looking for young wiener.
Yeah, well, he probably don't get. He sees he got some money.
How do you make that transition of being like some little kid's lunch lady to sending them like cooter shots?
Well,
like, how does that
maybe he
work?
was the man. He hit puberty
Or maybe,
early.
well, yeah.
he didn't
Some
have
slick
the-
little fuck.
Yeah.
and he didn't have like the fucking government funded lunch tickets. So he was like wheeling out like dollar bills
He
at
might be
lunchtime.
He was
trying.
selling nickel
He was
bags.
playing Tonk at lunch, winning all the loot, and fucking,
feeding his boys. He
Yeah.
was like that guy. And
He's
she
that
was-
alpha dog.
he was walking up to lunchtime. Go, get these kids whatever they want.
Like
want-
soft pretzels
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone.
Give him an extra chocolate milk. He earned it.
Double cheese.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Holy fuck, he's so cool." And then like she don't have no other guys there, but these 8th graders. She's like, "Man, I really want to fuck that 8th grader." And that's
Yeah.
you know,
He was like, "Oh my
He
god."
should be in high school by now. He's 14.
Yeah, right. He got
he
held
got
back.
held back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Mrs. Smith, I love
He's shaving.
tacos." She was like, "I'll show you a taco." Showed her a hair taco. Over
Dude, that kid was probably eating
Instagram.
fucking pizza every day. She probably had the
Oh, dude.
hookup.
She was like,
Wasn't
"One
he-
extra pepperoni."
That's
on
probably
that?
how they got pinched. Like, dude, how do you keep getting like fucking pizza day when it's not pizza day? Like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm knocking down old Miss
Ethel.
Kathy.
Yeah, Miss
Nah,
Kathy.
31 ain't Ethel.
Yeah, that's Kathy.
That'd be like the equivalent, like Miss Flickinger being a lunch lady.
Jeez, don't get me started on her.
Yeah. Well, can we? But I know we're almost at the end of it. Can we bring up the cat that tested positive for
I
cocaine?
told you talk about whatever you want, buddy.
Yep. There was a cat in Ohio that they rescued that tested positive for cocaine. Like, what would make them test the cat for cocaine?
Yeah, like, look at
that-
his pupils.
He's probably flying around for days. Like,
Yeah.
what's this fucking cat on?
I mean, it's
He
just
hasn't
crazy.
eaten?
Like, I don't know. He's like, I think we need to test the cat. He's on probation. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
He's
His
gonna give
PO
it-
made him pee in
he's
a litter
gonna-
box.
Yeah, he came back with a dirty. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck had them test the cat for cocaine? Like, that was crazy.
They probably like found him in a cocaine house or something. Who knows?
What, you in a crack house just smoking little crack?
He was just eating a
A
crack
cat
off the
crack
floor.
pipe? Yeah.
Double crap pebbles.
Yeah, he was just all cracked.
I'll tell you
out.
what. I would
sold
not.
his
I would
collar.
not want to live with a cocaine cat.
No.
I'd
I don't
rather
even like
people
regular
cr-
cats.
Me either.
Could you imagine, like, they'd never sleep and they'd just be
They're
moving
just-
around?
I'd be scratching the walls and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather live with Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, at least you'd hear him coming. Cocaine Cat would just be, like, sneaking behind you, and he'd fucking, next thing you know, your wallet's out the door.
Eating all your fucking crack rocks.
Yeah, he's in Ohio testing positive for cocaine. He stole all your drugs.
Yeah, like I haven't seen that little sumbitch. I haven't seen Fluffy in months.
Yeah, he was all whacked out. He was licking ass for he was licking ass dogs' assholes for crack. Fucking little piece of shit. He got turned out. He was in the wrong neighborhood. It's all my fault. Should never put that peanut butter on my nuts.
Did you get all this out of your system by cocaine cat?
Yeah. About cocaine cat.
All right, let's take a little break.
All right, but we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ebert from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh, Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website, at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down to Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears.
Ah, you idiot. You thought I was what Greenfield did.
Yeah, I did.
You better get your shit together, man.
All right, start it over, Lee.
No, run it. Keep it in. We're running with it.
Angry Johnny, what's grinding them fucking gears? Sorry, Mr. Perfect. Never made a bad fucking introduction.
Oh, man.
All right.
Getting
I don't
all
know how to
wound
follow
up on that
yeah.
A&W.
It's my third one.
Dude, that's good stuff, man.
It is.
Put a little ice cream in there and a little nice ice cream float.
This is no caffeine. Could you imagine if it was caffeine? I'd be bouncing off the walls.
You'd be like Cocaine Cat.
Yeah, caffeine human.
All right, what's grinding my gears is, so Johanna leaves the other day. She takes somebody to dance class, whatever. She's going for but she usually bullshits with the ladies. Going for a half hour. Come down, like the stove's on. It's on 400. I'm like, oh, maybe she's cooking something. Let me see what she's making. There's nothing in there. Dude, so she just preheated the oven, left with nothing in there for a half hour. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, and so you didn't cook anything, but you just cost me $12
Dude,
in
gas
my
is
gas
up
money.
25%.
Yeah.
What are you
Oh, so
trying
that-
to? This
you
ain't
know
the first time
So
either.
it wasn't an accident? That was a preheat?
No, yeah, she did it on purpose. So when she came back,
It's ready to go.
But dude, you were going a half hour.
Yeah, don't take a
How
half
long
hour
do
too
you think-
preheat.
long. That's too long.
It's
to
way
preheat.
too long.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-minute
You
preheat.
can
Your
hear
house will start getting hot.
Dude, it was getting warm. I
Yeah.
think she thinks it's another form of heat. But dude, this is not the only time she does it. She does this all the time. I'm like, you got to stop.
I'm gonna make her walk the plank.
Shiver me timbers.
Yeah, that's a preheat's what, 15 minutes?
Not even. Dude.
Not even.
About 7,
I
8.
necessarily don't even believe in preheating.
I don't
That's a whole
either.
Another story, but
I throw the shit in
I'm
there
with
and
you.
I'll just add some
right.
time
By the
to
time
it.
it catches up, what's the
it
difference?
won't get
Yeah.
there. Well, it's gonna get
Right.
there.
I'll check it.
You
Yeah.
don't need to preheat. Leave the house.
Nah.
With the ambition of coming back, or just like John, when that oven beep 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 beep, put the nuggets in.
Right. Yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
We could do that.
Not just running the shit.
Yeah, especially if you're cooking some frozen shit, you definitely don't need
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you don't need a preheat all like that. It's a half-hour preheat for some nuggets.
Dude, this thing was burning.
They better,
I could
they
hear
better
it. I'm
cook
like,
in fucking 4 minutes.
that's why I'm like, what's in there? I'm like, nothing.
Nothing.
And she's
$100
like,
bill.
That's why I called her. I'm like, do you need a stove on? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna make chicken nuggets. I'm like, when are you coming back? Like,
She was in Breezewood.
yeah. Like, what are we doing here?
It's giving away gas, huh?
Give
Yeah.
it away.
Giving away
People's gas loves the
Yeah.
risotto house.
You believe our gas bill is that high? Like, yeah, I do.
Matter of
believe
fact,
it.
I
believe
do.
it. Yeah, we're on half-hour preheats over here. at
We're
the Risotto
cooking
House.
air.
Yeah, we're cooking nothing. Yeah, we're using the stove as a form of heat.
That's it.
Surely got a grinder.
All right, so mine's the opposite. You're talking about heat. Me and Rosa were in my basement. Like, so half of my basement's finished. It's nice, but it was fucking freezing today, right? And I don't know if, like, I have, like, a floorboard radiator.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I need to bleed it or something. It's not kicking out the amount of heat it should. So I'm like, man, it's fucking cold down here. And Rose like hits a cigarette like, I told you should have insulated this when you did. First of all,
Wait, you didn't insulate?
of course I fucking insulated. I got it in my whole fucking basement. I insulated everything. Then so one wall's brick, and she leans on it. She's like, "This don't look insulated." I'm like, "That's not an exterior wall, Rosa. So that doesn't need to be insulated, smart ass." Like, you watch fucking Property
fucking
Brothers for
asshole.
one fucking hour, dude. Now you know everything about fuck. She watches those shows, and now she's a certified contractor.
Oh, that's funny. You should have insulated.
And she said it like such a cocky bastard.
Yeah,
So she's like,
you don't know, like, insulation helps.
I
keep heat in.
told you to like me and her had a sit down, and she's like, Anthony, you really need to insulate. So I'm like, no
No way.
we're not insulating it.
Yeah.
She was like, I told you you go to insulate it. I'm like, oh my god, can you please go upstairs? Like, this is my, I'll freeze down here. This is my little.
I'm about to stuff you in the wall. For
Yeah,
insulation.
right. Oh,
How about
man.
that?
Oh jeez, and it was
Oh,
just
man. God
brutal.
insulate though. She has a point.
Right, and she would have a point if I didn't.
Sure. Oh fuck, Zebra, what do you got?
So like today, there was snow on the ground, so we couldn't work because it was like snow on the grass. But we went out and did snow anyway, like in the middle of the night. Come back home, and like Addie was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, laying down. She was like, "Well, don't you have to get ready for work?" I'm like, "We can't work. There's snow on the grass. You can't work with." It's like a, and she gave me the old "must be nice," and I'm like, dude.
Wait, after you did snow all night?
After
From
It
2
doesn't
to
count for
6
some
and-
reason, dude.
it-
I don't know why it doesn't count.
When they're sleeping, you're not working.
Yeah.
and it was like she was like, "Oh, it's just nice that you get off like because of the weather. We don't have that at my job." I'm like, "Well, yeah, because like, our company doesn't want to torture us and like send us outside if it's pouring rain or if there's snow on the ground." I was like, "It's not like it happens all the time. It's once in a blue moon." I was like, and I could see it in her face. She did not want me to enjoy my day off.
Definitely. It's
They-
not
they-
a day off.
It
not.
does.
They do that.
Dude, we worked all day Monday.
Yeah.
We went to work from like 3 to like 7.
Right.
She was about to go to work.
and
She
she
was
was
on her way to
saltine.
work.
And you were
yeah.
about to do some snoozing.
Maybe
She didn't
I
like
had.
that.
You're
I
about
had-
to win the Super Bowl.
I was about to play Madden. I had these you know what I mean? This fucking carrot cake cupcakes I've been eyeing up. You know what I mean? I was ready.
They-
to
they
you
do
had a
that.
setup.
I was ready for
you
this
can't
moment.
bust the setup until
Yeah,
they-
I get what you're saying there, Jack. Yeah, you can't be
Yeah.
high stepping when they're like about to go. to
Yeah,
I
work.
you gotta
did-
let them get out the door.
You're like, I don't even know if I'm going to sleep yet. John wants me to go do this thing. Just leave your work clothes on.
Oh,
for a
believe me,
minute.
I did.
Yeah.
I did all that. And
Then
was
she
like-
leaves and you just jump
Yeah.
into your
But
boxers.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a second, see what happens. And she was like, you don't have to go to work. You know, you don't have to go to work. It's not gonna. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna.
Don't
play
you have to
Madden.
go?
Yeah, aren't you gonna be
Are you-
late?
yeah,
And
you
she asked me,
be
like, what are you gonna do? And she was like, I was like, probably just play Madden. And I should have never said that.
That's
Play-
where you're
Yeah.
fucked
play
up right
Madden
there.
and hang out.
You
And
probably, I'm the shovel our walk. You know, I might do the neighbors. You know, we'll see.
Like, I got these new jokes that we're working on. I think I'm gonna go in the Beat Lab and
then I had to
beat
make
these
up
real
something.
quick.
I'm like, I got all this shit for eBay. I can't keep up with it, and I had to start like pretend like I was doing something. In the
I gotta
other
go to the
room.
post office.
I did have to go there. That takes 6 minutes.
Like, don't you gotta leave yet? The roads are bad, really, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
you should be careful. Bye.
But she does not like when I get a day off. Like
No,
that.
they never do. They never do.
Laney gets up earlier, not like pretty significantly. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hour difference, and like she'll be like leaving, and she always like shuts the door, you know, because she's like getting ready and shit like that.
That's courteous.
And you know, I just know. And she's like, she's like, you and Paisley just laying there all comfortable, all nice. Here I am going to work. I'm like, do you want to switch what's going on right now? We can switch. And she's like, I don't know. You're just, you get up, you drink your coffee, and blah. Like, it's just like, dude, it's not what it looks
Jack,
like. man.
wait, bud. Wait till you're taking a nap, dude, and your wife's mad that you're taking a nap, but she can't take a nap, and they're like banging. You're doing the dishes for once, but you're banging all the
Banging.
glasses together.
There's some mornings where everything's a little
Yeah,
louder.
like all right,
The
dude.
vac.
Right.
She starts
Yeah.
vacuuming
Right.
in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
shut that door and the light beams in your room.
She started running the vacuum on me on Sunday night. I was fucking hungover from St. Patty's Day, high on weed.
Yeah.
And she was this rug, and I'm like,
Listen,
Sleep it up.
if I have a hangover during the week when I'm like laid off or something, if I have a rough weekday, so the next day Rose will be like this. The girls are like getting up from. She's like, Gemma, Javina, get up and be quiet. Your dad's sleeping, and she's screaming this from downstairs. Like, yeah, you really give a huge fuck right now about my fucking pounding headache. Tell the girls to be quiet.
You gotta appreciate the passive aggressive.
Oh, the most passive aggressive thing you can do, like screaming.
There was a time in life where like Johanna worked at Dick's Sporting Goods. I had no kids and I was laid off in the winter.
Oh man,
Dude.
yeah, I can't imagine she like that.
There were some loud mornings, dude. I'm like,
But
you gotta keep it down.
the loud mornings don't matter. You know they gotta.
You
walk
know
out
you're
that
leaving,
door.
dog.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. It's so
Yeah,
cold.
roll
It's
back
so
over.
cold out.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
You're not gonna clean my car off? Like, nah, nah. I'm good.
You want to preheat that oven for a half hour? Fucking automatic start that.
Yeah,
thing for a
preheat
half
your
hour.
car.
I
Yeah.
think I'd fake sleep sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
She's like, I see you smiling, you piece of shit.
Like, damn, she's gonna be late. I
These
can't
are
believe
about to be the
Yeah.
best
can't believe
8 hours
she's
of my
still here.
life.
Like, what you got a 2 hour delay today?
Yeah.
What's going on? Get out the door. Let's go. Let's get this moving.
It's the small things, Jack. It's the small things.
I got
buddy.
a gear grinder. I never had a job where I needed a lot of dress codes, and I would imagine you guys don't either.
Nope.
So none of us ever had an office job per se,
Nah.
where you had to put a pair of slacks on, put a shirt on, and go to work every day. I don't have a ton of dress clothes. I have enough dress clothes for what I need them for, but it's not a lot. And I tried to take my funeral clothes to the dry cleaner, and they gave me like a 3-day turnaround, and it kind of fucked all my shit up because I had to steam all my. I waited too late. I had the shit in my car. I forgot about the one day. The next day I was coming home from work. I was fucking covered in filth, or to the point where I couldn't even pick up the clothes to take them to the dry
You're just gonna
cleaner.
ruin them.
I would have ruined them. So, they gave me a 3-day turnaround, nothing they could do. So I had to steam all my shit, and then funeral clothes. I hate when I don't have my funeral clothes ready to roll, dude. It just puts me behind the 8 ball.
Or
I
when
like-
you're trying to
I
You
dig through
consider
your
going
shit.
to buy new shit.
Yeah, but then you also you wait too long because you think it's gonna be okay, and if some shit's tight or you can't find
Right.
a fucking belt, and it's just man, these shoes or my feet.
That's what kills me.
I think my
dress shoes.
feet are getting wider or something, dude. I don't know what's
They
going
do.
on.
The older
The
you
older
get.
you get, you get wider feet.
Oh, yeah, from walking on them, they stretch you.
Yeah,
Like a pregnant lady.
yeah. But it grinds my gears when I'm ready. I just didn't have my funeral clothes ready, and I had to wear a light blue shirt to the
We all know how that
to the
ended.
funeral home. Yeah, it's soaking wet armpits. So I don't know. It's just I kind of fucked. I mean, don't get me wrong. I looked fine, but it was I just like having that shit ready to roll on deck, and I didn't have it because when when you have shit dry cleaned ready to go, the getting ready part couldn't be easier because it's all on hangers.
Oh, it's the
it's
best.
all clean. It's all fucking ironed, all pressed, and it's just you could lay there in your socks and your underwear till it's
Till
almost
it's
time.
go
Till it's
time.
almost time to walk out the door.
And if it's black, if it's a funeral, all dark colors. So I wait till the very last second because if I sit down on the couch, I'm gonna have a dog hair on the motherfucker.
Right?
you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
So when the girls are ready, it's like, all right, you ready? I'm gonna go put my clothes on. Let's go right out
but
the
I had the
fucking door.
steamer out this morning, and fucking this shirt wouldn't unwrinkled was a fucking pain in the ass. So yeah, that was my gear grinder, not having my funeral clothes ready, which is my fault. But I should probably start slowly buying adult clothes. But I never fucking wear them.
I don't got a deep bench on
no, I really
dress
don't.
close.
Weddings and funerals.
That's the only time I
Right.
wear 'em.
Like,
they tell you in AA. They say
I
get.
got 3 suits.
Yep. That's 2 more than I
I
got.
haven't been to a good wedding in a while. My suit game's probably out of whack.
Yeah,
I probably have to re-up soon.
I definitely need to
My
re-up.
funeral suit game's all right. Wedding suit game,
But we're
completely
almost
different.
We're past the wedding age, dude.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
we get older and
It's like younger motherfuckers.
yeah,
Then
I
you
don't
can wear
know.
that same suit. No one
Yeah,
cares.
then no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, because you're just the older guys.
You're just the older guy with a fucked up suit.
You got the guys at the
With the
drunk table.
wrinkled,
Yeah.
sweaty armpits and wrinkled shirt.
Yeah, but the old guy with the fucked up suit, he gets a pass. So, hey,
Yeah.
what's up, buddy?
He can make the jokes at the table about eating too many cookies.
All right, let's take a little break.
All right, baby, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfoot's Last Podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado and Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good quality work, call Rosado and Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it, and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over to their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe and Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe and Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
You have 2 hours, and you get two friends to help you finish a boatload of 100 Long John Silver's battered dip shrimp. Who are you picking? So you got 2 hours, two friends, 100 boatload shrimps. These shrimps are pretty big. Who are you picking?
I'm going to go pick one Dave Schuster.
No, got to be on the podcast. It's one of
Oh,
us.
one of
Yeah,
Yin's?
Yeah, one of us.
Sholey.
You think, Sholey, can you do some eating?
Yeah, if I hit them sweet Chivas, dude, I'll
Does
put,
Eagle
I'll
Tits
put-
count?
Yeah, Eagle Tits counts.
I'm going to take Eagle Tits.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to get you back on the sauce, get you all fucked up. And then we're gonna fucking pound some shrimp together, because I remember you hammering food
Yeah.
back in the day.
Zebra can hammer
the
food
wings.
now, but he don't
Yeah.
like shrimp.
When,
I-
when he was taking
Not
all
a
the
shrimp
wings,
guy.
I don't eat seafood. So if you could replace shrimp with wings, I would be like the go-to guy. I mean,
How many wings do you think you would put down?
I think I could comfortably, not comfortably, but I could eat 45 no problem.
Really?
Whoa.
Christ.
No.
I don't know, dude.
Dude,
Sounds like we got a challenge here.
That definitely sounds like a challenge.
I could eat 45 wings. I know I could.
he said, "I said it, motherfucker."
I didn't think I said anything that crazy. I was being
45 is a lot of wings. Have you done it like recently?
I've eaten 2.5 dozen.
Really?
Where?
I got 50 wings from Bishop's, and I ate more than half. There was 26, and I could have ate the whole thing, but Addie wanted some.
You know what?
Her dad had a couple, but I ate
Yeah.
26.
You're my first round draft pick on my choices for sure, because I know you fucking put.
Oh, dude.
You ate like 73 cannolis that one fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
20
Zebra can definitely
26 isn't
competitively
45, but you're saying that there was You felt
was
like there
more
was
in the
there was more-
tank.
yeah.
I wasn't being. I had to stop myself.
If Addy wasn't so greedy eating them all,
No,
you'd been
but
fine.
I actually I ate a dessert afterwards to put it.
Man, we
A
might
whole
have to,
pie.
we might have the GFP winging it off or something.
I'm not a competitive eater. I wouldn't pick me. Like I could probably eat 10.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
I-
could do way better than that.
With the shrimp, though, I think I could eat more shrimp than wings.
Yeah. I think
know.
honestly, I think like 100 shrimp.
I
With
could,
two
I could
people
put, I
in
could
2
put some
hours.
pounds.
Yeah, I
with it.
could put away some shrimp. I could
Could
put away
Yeah,
some
I can still
shrimp.
get that cocktail going.
Right now, if they're like
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
are these the ones with the breading? Are these
Yeah,
heavy
yeah,
breaded.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that you got to
It's
take that
heavy
into
breaded.
account. Dude. That's gonna weigh on you. If they were just like boiled or like
The regular
Steamed.
cocktail.
Like the garlic
Yeah.
butter or something
yeah,
like that.
then you could just fucking hammer 'em.
Those cocktail shrimp you eat.
I'll eat a whole tray. I
Yeah,
could
that's
definitely put
easy.
away a
That's
tray.
easy money.
Eagle tits. How
I
many
usually-
shrimp could you eat?
75 shrimp. Yeah.
How many comes in one of those fucking like the normal size cocktail like shrimp?
125.
Is that what it is? Really? You made
Fucking
that up.
just say
No,
it.
it's 125.
I could put. I don't know about all of them, but I could do some damage on that for sure.
I always stop eating the shrimp on like on a cocktail shrimp, not because I'm full, but because it starts to creep me out a little bit. My belly starts to feel a little weird, like
Yeah, that's
got a
psychological.
got a belly full of shrimp here. I don't know how I'm feeling about it.
Yeah.
You know, that's a weird thing to have a whole stuff full of belly full. But if it's breaded, I feel like it'd be easier. But those raw bastards, they're not raw, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Them naked fucks.
Naked, yeah, they're naked.
Them naked little whores.
Bucket naked
Yeah.
shrimp.
But I am a cocktail guy. I don't know how many. I could probably do 30 wings. I bet. I mean, if I get on the dope,
That's what I'm
That's a
counting
different
on being
ballgame.
high.
You
to
can
eat
get
this.
100% anything that'll help you. If you got to smoke before, where do you feel comfortable at wing wise?
30 probably. I don't think I can get past that. I mean, if we're talking regular size, like decent size wings, not little Quaker steak motherfuckers, but like
Like fatheads.
like fatheads, right?
I feel like I could eat. Yeah,
You think you'd eat 45 fatheads wings?
I do. I'm serious. Yeah, if I was
I could do-
hungry, like if I could do like in my method,
and like a sitting though.
yeah, like I would have to like probably work that day, light lunch, then go to Fatheads for dinner. I could do 45
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to have them calories burned
man,
off.
if I
so you
go
didn't
into a place
replenish them.
starving too, yeah.
because the thing about that is like I wouldn't eat them too fast because I learned my lesson with that. But I'll eat them like fast enough. Your body's literally burning them up because it's fucking starving. So there's more room to fire them 45 in.
See, the thing with the wings happen to me. What happens? You were saying with like after I eat so many wings, I'm like,
Yeah,
You
it
feel
gets a little
weird?
weird.
yeah, I'm like, I'll start thinking about what I am eating.
Yeah, I never like that. When you start thinking about that chicken clucking, you're like,
Like
all right,
chicken, like
dude.
yeah. this
Or
is-
you'll like you'll be almost full, and then you'll bite into that one, that vein will pop out. And you're like,
Yeah,
I
big
don't like
cartilage.
it now. Yeah,
I love my problem is I love the flat. You know what I mean? I'm a flat guy.
Big
so-
drumstick guy.
I love
Yeah.
them both. I can't. It
Yeah,
depends
Yeah,
what kind of mood I'm in.
I'd rather have a flat any day of the week.
Works out for me, Eleni. She goes flat, I go drumstick.
Well, see, it depends what I'm doing. If I'm sitting there and we're just crushing wings, the flats are where it's at. But if I'm doing something else and I got some wings,
Yeah, if
you
you're
get
taking
one-handed
like a test in
drumsticks.
college or something.
Yeah, if you're eating meatball sandwiches,
You're playing with your phone.
If you got a straw in this hand,
Yeah, right. Well, then you're no.
You ain't eating too many wings then.
And,
two.
If I do coke and eat wings, I'm good for half a wing.
Which famous person's body would you take over if you were a zombie? So you're a zombie. You're looking for a body to take over. Some famous person. Whose body type would you think you would best suit you?
Oh, best suit me,
Yeah, like as a zombie, but like you need a body to roll with as a zombie.
dude. I'm gonna definitely. I mean, I'd have to roll with the Undertaker because he's already
Really
like,
good answer.
I was gonna say Dwayne the Rock
It's
Johnson.
because I'm not a rock guy, but that kind of popped in my head just because you're a
He's
big
fucking
motherfucker.
huge.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe like Kane.
Yeah.
The Undertaker's brother.
yeah. He was a good dude too.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about who else is there? It's in them. What about the dude
Mountain.
in Taken? The guy Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. He's a badass mofo, but he's
But
a
you're a
zombie.
zombie, yeah. So I would stick with Undertaker.
You guys watch The Last of Us?
No,
No.
is it good?
It's entertaining.
I heard it's slow.
It's
Is that zombie shit?
it's zombie shit, but it's not a ton of zombie shit. It's more about the people. I don't know. It's like one of those shows. Like good first season. We'll see where they take it into the next season. But no, that's all I got, man.
Did you want to do that one? Who's the most underrated athlete?
If you got an answer, go ahead.
I was thinking about that, like, and I was like, like Edelman popped in my head, but I'm like, Edelman got his praise. You know what I mean? Like Edelman definitely got his praise, and then like playing. I'm gonna have to go with back to when we were youngsters. Someone didn't get no love. Spanky LaValliere, dude.
Spanky. Yeah, I was
Spanky
I was about to
LaValliere.
say Cordell. If Cordell was in the league now, Cordell would be a superstar. Cordell
Yeah,
Stewart.
he was like, yeah, I agree.
All right, so when you said that, I was thinking not so much underrated, but more or less forgotten for like what the fuck they accomplished.
Whatever.
Bo Jackson, bro.
Yeah,
He's not even in
Bo.
conversations anymore, and he was the fucking man.
I love.
dude.
I'm a big Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
guy.
he was a beast on the field and fucking playing baseball.
What makes you a big Bo Jackson guy? You got a couple Bo Jackson cards?
100. I got a ton of them, but that's,
Remember the Bows when they came out the first?
It was
they were like
wasn't only
gray
that,
and orange.
he was the first dude to like dominate in both sports and be like super physical. I mean, I know Dion came out and he was a cornerback and an outfielder, but I felt like Bo was like he was a running back and he played. Well, he played.
But Bo
outfield.
started like he was in the
Yeah.
league like, in Major League Baseball right away. Dion had to play farm team. MJ had to play farm team before
Yeah.
they put him on any team.
But Dion was better than MJ at baseball for sure.
Yeah,
but
actually,
Bo was
yeah.
better
Yeah.
than both of them at baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dion played for the
Braves.
fucking Braves
When they won the
when
World
they played
Series.
against the fucking Pirates.
Right. But what I'm saying is
He's
he
a
didn't.
Red too, right?
He didn't jump right in.
he
Yeah.
played for Reds
Bo
too.
Jackson started for the Royals as soon as he was like, "Yeah, I'll play for you guys." They were like, "Okay, we'll clear out a roster spot."
Bo got some thighs on him. He got some ass. too.
Fucking arms,
And-
thighs,
But like the collectors community, he's highly sought
highly
after.
touted.
He's highly sought after. If you would say, look back at a dude like who's like no one talks about, who was like a great athlete.
Spanky was, dude, he just wasn't built well.
No,
But he was a
wasn't-
clutch hitter, dude.
Yeah.
That little lefty. He
He could run a little bit.
could run a
Dude,
little bit.
it can pick you off at second base,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah. But like I just thought him because he was a Pittsburgh local guy. That was it.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, everybody. You guys have a great week. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, our link for it. We're Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We got 2 tiers on there, the $3 and the $5 one. Also, comedy show coming up April 14th back at Comtra Theater. Got my main man Derek Knopfschneider headlining it. Follow us also for more comedy shows that'll be coming up. Everyone have a great week, and remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. That's all we got. We're out.